Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you everyone for tuning back in to Shayana's B podcast on love and relationships. Yes, this podcast is something that has brought so much awareness, not only to you, the listeners who have been very supportive, but to me, myself as well, because I am learning more about me and my mistakes when it comes to love and giving myself to those that I feel are ready to embrace and move forward in life with someone of my, how should I put this, of my standards. I have standards. And I think sometimes us as women, we have standards, we have demands, we have requests, we have ultimatums, and we are afraid to express that because we don't want to come off as trying to be too independent or too dominant, where we try to make the male role feel that he's not being respected or viewed. Now, I do agree. If you have a great man and an awesome man that is flawless, that is leading in a direction where there's no adultery, there's no cheating, there's no lies, I can trust you. Can I truly trust you with my life? Most women sit and they feel because they have unprotected sex with a man that, oh, I know he loves me. This is 2020 going on 2021, ladies. He's having more than unprotected sex with just you. I chose to refrain from being intimate with the man for, I know it was like a long time. It was years. And it was a choice that I made because me, I love hard. And when I attach, I am not that one that can just, forget about him. Forget about the situation. I'm just going to move on to the next. Like, I overanalyzed the situation to try to figure out where my flaws were in the situation. So I'm going to say this, and this is to your significant other, whether it's a male or female. I'm speaking to you mostly to the male, but whether it's a male or female, because I have personally dated both. But I'm going to say this, refusing to hear the pain of those that are hurt behind actions that you have done only sweeps it under the rug. It never goes away. So as things progress and more things happen, you are beating that person down mentally. You are beating them down to a point where they have lost who they are. And only thing they see is what they want to be in your eyes, to be accepted by you, so that they can feel that love back from you that they know they are giving you. I call those type of people selfish. But it's up to us, the women, to take actions of our life, of our acts, of our movement, or our direction on where we want to go. We need to determine what it is we expect our partners to bring to the table and what do we expect to give back, because it's 50-50. Don't make me, your woman, feel that I don't have a permanent spot in your life. I'm going to say that again because, see, I've been married twice and I still didn't feel that I had a permanent spot because, see, if I'm not included in some of the major things you want to do in your life, if what I want to do is not heard, evaluated with me, and we come to some kind of negotiation or communication, or just motivating each other and giving each other advice on what we should and how this could help us and benefit us as a family, then you really not on one accord with me. Bullying someone who is humble and love you by taking advantage of their feelings and think that you could just tune in and out at your leisure when you feel like it is playing games. We are adults who have time to play games. See, I'll bust the circle around with you once or twice, but the third time I'm bored. I'm bored with it. Because see, the attraction to you was the fact that you were stimulating my mind, making me see things in a different way, making me want to do things in a different way, encouraging me where I feel that things that I had already, remember this, things I already had going on, you encouraged me to go ahead and take off and remove that doubt that I had. You were my friend. Everybody should start off as your friend. But also as a friend that turns into a lover, the respect and the communication has to stay the same. You can't just because we don't went to this level start communicating different and start throwing these 50 cents. I'm an undercover liar. I lie under the cover. You can't bring that into the situation. You understand? Being an undercover liar, what does that get you? Because honestly, men, women who love you or whoever significant others, whenever your spouse or the person or a woman loves you, nobody has to tell her nothing, whether she suffer in silence or is known. We read you. We study you. We can look in your eyes and tell when you're down, frustrated, irritated, need a hug, need space. And I'm big on giving people that space. I'm big on that. Because sometimes reality is a lot for people and everyone handles things different. So sometimes that space help break away and get your mind together, get your mind clear so that it can avoid so much hostility and back and forth and misunderstanding and feeling smothered in the situation. Because I'm a Capricorn, and if I start feeling smothered by you, I'm going to start kind of drifting. You know what I'm saying? Because I shouldn't feel smothered. I shouldn't feel like it's suffocating me and I'm not growing within a relationship and I'm not happy and I just feel just so consumed in trying to please someone that is, while they are so eager to be pleased, they're not even pleasing me. It's a two-way street to love. It's a two-way street to any kind of love, whether it's friendship, whether it's a bond with a lover, a companion, a husband, a wife. You have to know the roles that are needed to be played. Too often us ladies are silent when we should not be silent. Too often we let things get by that shouldn't get by. I'm a firm believer in my relationships. Like, I'm silly. I love to tease Joan, this and that, but it's only so far. If you bring up things that you know that I'm insecure about and start trying to use that as leverage because we're teasing with one another on some just basic level teasing, and you want to take it and start punching me where it hurts, then I'm going to take it up a notch to another level. Now we're being petty. That's not love. That's not love. Love does not hurt. Love does not keep us confused. Love does not keep us up wondering. Love does not keep us aggravating our friends and family because we don't want to talk to you because we already don't put in our head you think us we're something to play with. We talking them to death about what should we do, how should we handle this, because at this point your manipulation is affecting the whole situation. Well, we could have still been some kind of friend or start rebuilding or start redating or start getting to regather whatever feelings we have and create a new bond. Sometimes you don't always have to I'm big on not telling anyone to leave their mate. Something about that person at one point made you smile bubbly on the inside. Something about that person, when you look at them, you see you and them forever. It's something about that person that they made you feel safe with them. But we have to also make sure that that is the correct level that they are on too. Because recently I had a situation where they would tell you this is what they're feeling because they feel that that's what you're feeling and they care about you. They're not trying to really lose you, but they're not quite where you are yet, but they'll tell you that to keep you there. I don't want that either. That is lying. Omission is lying. Tell the truth so we know what we're working with, what we're starting from, what we can go after this, what we can work on. Do we need to remain friends? Do we need to kind of step back from the relationship and start dating all over again? Should we just let this go? Should we just cut the ties? There's no bad blood. But you must know, refusing to hear the pain of those that love you, how can you fix it? How could you heal it? How could you connect and correct it if you're refusing to hear the pain? We know you're not perfect. You messed up. You messed up. And now I'm hurt behind your mess, the mess that you created. I'm hurt behind this problem we're having because of you. Instead of trying not to face it or to brush it off, is not helping the situation. Now you have me also feeling like not only did you do this, you don't care about me. So my advice to my listeners today, especially my fellows, because I have been having a lot of feedback from you fellows, my advice to you guys is to take action for your mistake. Let her know that you love her. Let her know that she deserves to be treated like a queen and not someone that you are considering. Let her know that when you look at her, you don't see you without her. Let her know that it is her that motivates you, encourages you. If you're afraid, let her know that I'm having strong feelings for you too. And I've been hurt before, so therefore, I'm not moving as fast as you are because I'm a bit hesitant right now. I'm a bit afraid of the feelings that I have within me that I'm trying not to express. But refusing to hear the pain of the woman that you hurt can get you hurt too, because I'm a female that I'm going to fall all the way back. Yes, a lot of my listeners say they like the fact that I keep it real and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And as I stated to you guys, I have some nice equipment, high tech of the art equipment, and I can do the editing, and I'm going to do that for my YouTube blogging. My podcast, I want you guys to hear everything that I'm saying because I'm saying it and I'm saying it from the heart. If you take the lick, he's going to lick you again. Do you understand? If you address it, he know that you see him and he can't get away with a lie. That's not to say that every man is sneaky, but 95% of them are. Nobody's going to change my mind about that. And you have some sneaky women out here too. But I know me and, my people, my friends, I wouldn't say it's retaliation, but if you step on my foot, I'm going to step back. If you want to get biblical with this, God said to let the man lead the head. He's the head. So if I see you doing it, I'm going to do it because I'm following your lead. Isn't that what you wanted? You wanted me to take actions and follow your lead, right? Y'all need to learn what submissive really is. You are to submit to a man that is providing all your needs and your wants. See, biblically, women were put here to be homemakers, to see about the house and the kids and prepare the meal. We're living in a day and time where a lot of women was feeling that it is not only that it's needed to have any income you can get coming in, but also women was being really taken advantage of. They was cheating with different women. The women scared to say something about it because, hey, This is Henry. This who pays the bill. I got 7 children with him. If I up and say something wrong or do something wrong and he leave, how am I feed my kids? So they sat there and they took that. Well, baby, it's 2020. We grinding, hustling, working, bossing up harder than a lot of these men. Understand? So if you try me, you packing your shit. I'm gonna say that one more time. Because I don't think you heard. You try me, you packing your shit. And if you don't live with me and you try me, I fall all the way back. I fall back to the point where you forget we was even dealing with each other, because I'm nobody's clown. I'm nobody's baby doll where you pick up and play with. I'm nobody's G.I. Joe doll. I'm nobody's joke. I'm nothing to be played with. And I think the fact that I'm humble, a lot of people try to take advantage of those smiles and forget that I will spin around and turn a whole nother way just as fast as I'm smiling. You cannot play with people's feelings and expect for it to be cool. Women, you guys have to stop letting men try you and be cool with it. And stop making an ass out yourself with all of this. Oh, I'm the main lady. Ain't no main ladies out here no more. Stop saying it. I don't care if you married. I don't care if you've been with them 20 years. I promise you, I know 10 different situations where people, and that involve marriage and long-term commitment, where the side chick getting just as much as the main chick. Ain't no such thing as no main. He just got him a few fools on his hand. I'm not getting out here making no fool of myself. Fight you. I'm gonna check him. See, I'm on air. I'm gonna say something to him and release him from these problems. You know what I'm saying? Refusing to heal a person's pain can be a dangerous thing. So you guys really have to be careful of how you play games with people's feelings, because feelings are real and it initiates something that y'all really not ready for. Take action with your life. Baby girl, take action with your life. It is too much out here. It's too many STDs. You got HIV. You got syphilis. You got herpes. You can't get rid of this. You got HPV. You can't get rid of this. HPV turns into genital warts, which can turn into cancer. You understand? We have to be more careful about our life. You know, one moment of passion is a lifetime of pain. Who gonna raise your kids like you if you leave here behind a nigga that's not only or a man, excuse my friend, a man that not only is dating you, but he's dating multiples. He don't even love himself. So how do you expect for him to love you enough to protect himself with others and not bring it to you? And if you feel like you telling him to put on protection is going to make him mad, then he ain't the one for you anyway, because a real man will understand that and respect it. And nowadays, even being married, because like I said, I don't been married twice, 5 years one time, 9 another. Listen, you have to use condom with these husbands too, babies. I'm sorry, sweet pea. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to tell you. You have to use condoms with these husbands too. Because they be out here tiptoeing and having fun and doing them on the low. They so bold. They had shits come to jobs, get rooms by jobs, hit them on the lunch breaks. Listen, pay attention to the one that you love. You're supposed to pay attention to your surroundings. You're supposed to pay 3 times more attention to the one that you love. And if y'all live together, you're supposed to definitely put 5 times attention on them and 12 on your kids. You get what I'm saying? Don't let that go over y'all head. Love yourself. Stop refusing to hear the pain of those that y'all hurting. And I will be airing another show with a guest host in 2 days. This show was supposed to be for yesterday, but I didn't. And then I'm on some Cavassier, y'all, so I may have be like, woo-woo. But I enjoy still doing the podcast. Thank you guys for sending me the DM for the different topics. I am choosing a topic from the read. I was supposed to do it today, but I was on the phone with one of my friends, and so I just chose this topic because somebody was playing on my top, and a few other people top. So I decided the top is our mental. For those who don't know, they was playing on our mental space. Do not let people rent space in your head. You understand? Don't give them satisfaction that you just start bothering with your thoughts and your emotions. I'm going to do another show. I thank you guys for tuning in. Follow us on Instagram at Cheyenne B Podcast Show. And also, all of my podcasts are connected to YouTube at Cheyenne B. Thank you guys for the support and the messages. I read them. Do not think I don't read them. I will be selecting. Well, I have started, so I will continue selecting different topics from you guys so that I can do on air. We have a guest speaker, one of my friends. He's very intelligent, so this is going to be a very great debate because he feels women are this way, and I have my thought on men, and we're not bashing neither party. We're just saying how we feel. So this is going to be a great show that's going to air Tuesday at 11. Thank you guys so much, and I talk to you then. It's a Shine B show.